Sneakylinux back in tonight. Excuse me. Now, a couple of days ago, somebody put a message somewhere, can you please do Debian? Well, I've done Debian a few months ago. I think it might have been May or June. I think it was more May. Excuse me again. But I thought, well, I'll tell you what, I'll do Debian again, but we'll do Debian testing this time. So this is the latest snapshot from Debian testing. It was released on the 13th of August, so it's only about 4 days ago. So that's super. Now, I've not gone for the ordinary one. I've gone for the XFC/LXDE version, which is around about 700 megs, something like that. You can put it on a CD anyway. It's nice and small. For the simple reason is, apparently, the word on the street is, or the word on the net is, that XFCE is going to be the desktop environment it's going to use for its next release. Which is hunky-dory for me, mate, because I like XFCE. It does what it says on the tin, always has done, always will. I like it, because I'm an old fart. But anyway, so for this time, because you ain't going to see that, I thought I'd do LXDE. You get a choice when you get the download, so it's hunky-dory, super-duper. As you can see, looks nice here. Installation took longer than I thought, but then there was quite a lot to download once I was doing a download, you know, and installing everything and stuff like that. So yeah, hunky-dory. You only get one desktop background, but remember it is testing. But this will be the next release, by the way, okay, when they get their finger out and do some stuff. But as you know, Debian wants to be stable, and I can live with that. Yeah, if it wants to be stable, I'll use it. It won't go bang. It'll always work. Lovely of my jubbly ice cream. Fanny's your aunt and Bob's your uncle, and it'll all work forever and never go bang. Hopefully. Don't quote me on that one. So I'm going to quickly go through it with you. Excuse me, got a frog on my throat today. In your menu, you get standard LXDE stuff. So you've got accessories, you get your file manager, you get your image viewer, you get a leaf pad for doing your leaf pad stuff, the LX terminal, the root terminal, and X archiver. Also, you get graphics. Now, you get your gimpage. I like big. You like a big gimpage? I like big gimpage. So, we click on gimpage, see what works out for me and you. It's 2.8 as standard, so I'm quite happy with that. But when you first install it, you will have to, a lot of you want to do the single screen one. So you have to change that and make it single screen, because this is the standard setup. Okay? But that's alright. We can live with that. Next, on the law, you get LibreOffice Draw, by the way. You get the full LibreOffice suite. I forgot to tell you about that. And Xane is doing your scanning for you. My HP stuff works fine. I only buy HP stuff now for the simple reason it works all the time. I can just plug it in and it goes. So hunkily off the door. Iceweasel is your browser of choice here. It's basically Firefox but stripped out of all the nasty stuff. Because remember, Debian doesn't have proprietary stuff in it normally, but sometimes you can get stuff if you want to. Well, you know how to get it. If you've used Debian before, you know what I'm talking about. So anyway, before we go anywhere else, we're going to look at Debian, shall we? We'll go to the Universal Operating System. It's been going a really long time now, made by Debian. Remember Debian? Yeah. Never mind. Right, we'll go to the CD ISO images, and what I've done here, I've gone to here for using HTTP and FTP, lovely jubbly, and I've gone to testing, regenerated weekly. So if you get it on Monday, it'll be different from the one I'm showing you now. It might be stuff you might not ever see, but it will be there. Okay. No bugs found. The last bug check was on the 17th of August, which is that today? Yeah, I think it is, at 2210 UTC, so that's American time. It's not real time, is it? It's not GMT, you know. Greenwich Mean Time. Yeah, it's real time, isn't it? Anyway, I've downloaded this version, which is a 386. You can get it for ARM and everything else, by the way. This is why people like Debian, because it's for lots and lots of platforms. If we go down, we go to the ISO CD. Excuse me, again. And I've downloaded this one here, Debian Testing, i386, XFCE, and LXDE. But you can get the KDE one as well, or the ordinary one, which in theory should have XFCE anyway, but it might still have GNOME 2 or GNOME 3, whatever, I don't know. What do I know? Well, I'm just showing you. Yeah, I'm just showing you. But that's what's there anyway. Right. Now, being LXDE, you get Office. So you get the full LibreOffice suite. So I'm going to open up, Writer, because you're going to like that, aren't you? I bet drinkage while it's doing that. That was nice and quick, wasn't it? I liked it anyway, yeah. I'll just show you, go to Help, and about LibreOffice. Well, it's cleared my throat. It's 354.2, so that's fine. Like it, super duper. Does what it says on the tin, or D-tin, whatever you say. Right, this is the bit about the LXDE version I don't like. Under Other, you get all this. There needs to be some more menu entries from LXDE. It's nothing to do with Debian. This is the way it is, basically. Isn't it? You just bung everything in here. As you can see, there's some stuff I've actually downloaded and installed myself, but we'll come to that in a minute. But everything is here. LeafPad is here. LX Terminal, Mutt, Nano, Nautilus is here. We go down. O'Clock is here. Your Python stuff is here. Synaptic is here. Oh, by the way, Synaptic is for your packages. I suppose you can get the software center for you if you want to, but Synaptic will do it for you anyway. Gimpage is here. We go down, go down, go down, go down, go down, go down, and Xvid Tune and stuff like that. It's all there. Now, under sound and video, I've actually installed Asunder and Clementine because I didn't really want to use their basic music player. Shall I open it for you? Yes, I will. I don't like LX music. It's just me. Right? It's not their fault. There's nothing wrong. It's just my personal preference. Okay, so we're going to quit that. We'll go back to System Tools. Sorry, Sound and Video. Asunder I've done. Another thing you'll find is I can just have a window and show you. Excuse my throat today. It's terrible. A bit of a hay fever, I think. If I go into my file system, as you can see, I've got desktop and music. There is no standard format for putting your folders in, so they're not there. So if you want a document folder, you're going to have to make it. If you want a music folder, you have to make it like I have done here. I made my own folder. Then if we go back here, we'll get rid of that, sorry. We'll get rid of that, and we go back to the main menu, and I go to my preferences. I've set it to go to my music folder, but I had to make the folder first. Under file names, yeah, you can mostly accept that. Under encode, I'm going with OGG. I like OGG. And number 6, which is really good. OGG. There is more formats, but sometimes you may have to download some more stuff. Okay, so that's how it works. Okay, so we're going to go back to sound and video again. Look up Clementine. It takes a couple of seconds to open up. That's nice and quick. Excuse me again. There's a bit of a drinking change here. Now what I've actually done, excuse me, I've installed the Prodigy Music for Digital Generation, the full CD, nice and loud, super duper. It works. I really, really like it. I mean, do you like it? It's not Prodigy. Unfortunately, it's really old now. No, really old. It's 18 years old, but it's still CD to go if you like a bit of dance music, really. It all works fine. As you can see, if I was going to play one, you won't be able to hear it for a simple reason. It'd be breaking the law. And we don't want to break the law, do we? As you can see, it all works. Go to Tools. I've got the equaliser going down a bit. So if I want to do that and change the sound time, stuff like that. That's hunky dory. Close it. Do you want to save it? You go for cool side, do, and get rid of it. But remember, you have to right click down here and quit. And it will say Clementine is stopped. Okay. Then down here, clear notifications. We can do that. That's super duper. So I hear you say, why use Debian? For a simple reason, it's stable. Okay, it's stable. You can get most stuff. It won't be cutting edge software, but it was stuff that won't break, but you can get all your work done with. That's why we like to use Debian. Yes. So you say, how do you download new programs? Well, most of you know use Synaptic Package Manager, okay? Which is just a basic package manager. So if I go to System Tools, so Preferences, I'll open up Synaptic for you. It'll ask you for your password, so I'll put that in. Off we go. As you can see, I've already downloaded a few already. So I'm going to search one for you. We're going to search for Chromium. Remember, there was a game called Chromium as well. I'm not sure if it'll be here or not, but it should be. And there it is, the Chromium browser. Okay. So what one do we want? We'll have that one, thank you very much. So you mark it for installation. I'm going to install it for you. Okay. Just to show you how it goes. We apply that. Yeah, these 35 megs, that's fine for me. I've got a nice fast internet connection. Costs a bloody fortune, but hey, as you can see, it downloads all for us. We move that up. Lovely, jubbly, super duper. Oh, look, I need two tonight. Sorry about my frog on my throat. Never mind, things happen. We've had so much rain here, and then sun, and then rain. There's like pollen everywhere, and insects everywhere. So it's applying the changes for us. I'll open up the details so you can see what's going down. As you can see, it's going to install for us, and basically that's all you do to install a package from Synaptic. Now you can get the software center. There is a software center for Debian. It's based on the old Minty one, I think. I can't actually remember, to be really honest, who made it first, to be really honest with you. But there is a software center if you want to install it. Okay. Now, a lot of people used to moan about Debian, the old one, because it used to come with a really weird background and stuff like that. Yeah, I know. But this one is nice and plain. Well, it's LXDE. That's what you want. You want nice and fastness, don't you? So, before we do anything else, I'm going to System Tools and we're going to Task Manager and show you what's going down. Right, it's using 104 megabytes of my RAM. Normally it's less than that, it's not about 80 to 90. But hey, I can live with that. But as you can see, it's all running nice. Yeah, runs Pulse Audio, by the way, I forgot to tell you about that. Yeah, all runs. So if I go down to Internet now, as you can see, Chromium is installed there. So we click on it, and in theory it should come up. And that was quicker than I could say it. See how quick that is? And this is why we like to run pure Debian. Now, if you like all the whistles and bells of Ubuntu and other distros, this may not be for you. But if you want a really quick, fast, stable system, Debian is the baby. Even if it is the testing one. Testing is quite stable, really. I mean, if you give it a little while, it'll be out soon anyway, so don't worry about it too much. Okay. Yeah, where was I? Oh, yeah. No, where was I? Oh, yeah. I've been through it, because that's all there is to do. There's nothing else to do. You just make your system as you go. Obviously, if you want XFCE, you download the XFCE one. But the XFCE stroke LXDE comes as the same CD, so you get the choice. You get the choice of a graphical installer or a text-based installer, whichever you're comfortable with. This time it actually even keeps your internet connection if you're wired. So there was a problem with the last one, whereas once you installed it and rebooted the system, it couldn't find your LAN card. Bit of a bummer, really. Wireless, on the other hand, you may have to search some stuff, but most of it should be supported, so that's no big deal, really. As you can see, I've had to install here my own volume control via LXDE. I know it's not in the right place, but I'll just make a quick few so you could see what I was doing. Okay. And I hear you cry. Well, what else can I install? Well, loads you can install. I'll open up Synaptic one more time for you, and I'll put my password in. Just think of some programs you want to install, and just to see they're there. So Abbey Word, I like Abbey Word, okay? And it will be there, okay? I guarantee you it will be there, okay? There it is, with all the plugins, okay? We're going to search another one. So we go open shot. There's about a couple of seconds for it to go and find stuff. OpenShot is there, 1.4.2, nice new one as well. That's quite good actually, I don't mind that. We'll search another one. So another one I use is Blender, but it's for my own stuff. So that's Blender. And what version of Blender you get using pure Debian? Well, you get 263, so that's okay, isn't it? Really? I mean, I like that. Is that good for you? It's good for me. If you like it, I like it. If I like it, you like it. We all like it. Do you like it? I like it. See what we do. But shall we search for anything else? Don't really need to, really, do we? We don't really need to. If I put Sudoku in, I bet I won't be able to spell it right. Let's see if anything comes out for Sudoku. Okay. Yes, there's known Sudoku here. My wife will be really happy because she can play a Sudoku. So that's hunky of the dory. There's not much you can't get. Okay, at the end of the day, not much. But there will be stuff you can't. You might have to compile yourself or go off-site and get it from somewhere else. Then you're taking your life into your own hands. But most of the time, it should be all hunky-dory. So, Debian testing. Do I recommend it? Well, of course I bleeding do. It does what it says on the tin without going bang. I like it. I'm not going to rate it because it's testing, but if I did rate it, it'd probably be 99.9 because it just keeps going and doesn't crash. And that's why I like it. Nicey. Do you think it's nice? I think it's nice. Nice. Sneaky Linux, going out. I'll see you later. Bye bye.